CBS 12 News at 6 starts now with breaking news.
Breaking news as we come on the air. Shots fired near a high school football field ahead of tonight's big Friday night game.
Our CBS 12 News crews were there setting up and had to duck for cover. Right now, roads near Cardinal Newman High School, they're shut down as police try to hunt down that shooter. CBS 12's Maxine Bensel begins our live team coverage tonight with a harrowing tale from witnesses. Maxine.
Well, Paul, West Palm Beach police tell me, luckily, thanks to shot spotter technology, they were here on the scene within a minute, and luckily no one was injured. There were no children on the football field or in this neighborhood, but you can see just how close it is to the homes. One of these, they say, police targeted on this street. Now, when police arrived, they say the suspects were already gone. This video here from a viewer shows a crime scene van on the scene and officers talking to possible witnesses. You can also see crime scene tape stretched across at least 3 homes here on Gale Place. Now, a witness who was setting up audio and video equipment on the field for tonight's football game tells me he saw everything.
I seen a silver car pull up, and I hear gunshots, so I turn to the sound, and I see flashes, and there's about 9, 10 shots. And I see a guy in the orange shirt just run inside the house, and after that, they pulled away.
Now, that witness tells me he didn't get a good look at the driver because they had tinted windows, but a scary moment for sure for him. You can see just how close I just showed you. Here we are to the football field is in relation to these homes right here. Police say right now no one is in custody, but right now we're 2 hours from game time. Nobody here on the field behind me just yet, other than a few crews setting up, one of our CBS 12 crews and the Friday Night Rivals crew here as well, but certainly that will all change in the next 2 hours. Reporting live tonight in West Palm Beach, Maxine Bensel, CBS 12 News.
Today's incident comes 2 months after shots rang out in the stands at Palm Beach Central High School's football game. 2 people were shot. The shooting prompted security changes at all Palm Beach County schools, including clear backpacks, metal detectors, and no re-entry after the third quarter.
All right, following breaking news right now, reports that Judge Brett Kavanaugh has been shot in the arm. This has happened, we're told, outside the Supreme Court, happening just a short time ago. As you can imagine, there's some chaos there right now. We're working to get video from the scene as all of this unfolds. Police are telling us that a search for the gunman is underway right now. They have no idea how this gunman actually got into the Supreme Court and shot Kavanaugh, but the search, again, is intensifying right now. They're trying to find this person who shot Kavanaugh. And as of last check right now, we are working to get the condition of the judge. So we will bring this to you, more details, as soon as they come into our newsroom.
More breaking news now. A third child has died of a mystery illness spreading across the country.
We have just learned that child from Virginia was just 6 years old. He died late this afternoon at a hospital in Arlington. Now, his condition, acute flaccid myelitis, it's a mystery to doctors. No cause, no cure, and no way to tell how it spreads. Some possible suspects like polio and West Nile virus, they've already been ruled out. At least 62 cases confirmed in 22 states this year, and that includes right here in Florida. Most of those cases do involve children.
One Florida mother says she noticed the warning signs too late. CBS 12's Michael Blitchner live tonight with her message to other parents.
Here to help you. Oh, okay. Back on mommy's lap for a minute.
4-year-old Ryder is a fighter.
Everything can happen to your child. It's just a when and if kind of thing. You just have to be prepared.
He survived open heart surgery when he was just 6 months old. Today, he's a rambunctious kid, especially for the camera.
It feels like it's going like this.
His mother, Heather Reed, does not take chances, and that's why acute flaccid myelitis worries her.
Anytime he gets a cough, there's something in the back of my mind. I get
AFM seems to be following an every other year pattern. Follow it right now on the CBS 12 News app.
A city under siege. New tonight, a local community is banding together to take back their streets. A dangerous gun battle unfolding between 2 families playing out near schools, churches, and tourist hotspots. Already, at least 5 people have died in more than 50 shootings. Residents tonight telling us they are just fed up.
When these kids get 17, 18, 19, when you really can't do anything to them, that's where we have an issue. We need to put our foot down. When they start acting up in high school, stop it then.
In the latest shooting, a baby was caught in the crossfire and injured. So far, 2 people arrested, but police telling us they hope there will be more. And tonight, there will be a community conversation at Pompey Park Cafeteria that begins at 7 o'clock.
Right now, a 12-year-old girl missing, possibly in danger. Take a look at Gianna Belmonte. The Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office says she was last seen on Oak Terrace Drive in Green Acres around 4 p.m. yesterday. Now she's considered missing and possibly endangered. Help spread the word by sharing her picture. We have it posted on our CBS 12 Facebook page. Right now, new developments in the search for a teen at the center of a nationwide Amber Alert.
Volunteers in Wisconsin now joining the search for 13-year-old Jamie Kloss. Over 100 people canvassing that area between her home and her school. She was home when her parents were shot to death. The sheriff's saying, though, she is not a suspect, though in great danger. More than 800 tips have come in from around the country, but so far, no answers.
Right now, dead fish and eels are littering our coastline as red tide conditions continue to plague our beaches. Tonight, Indian River County beaches are still closed due to the toxic algae. In Vero Beach, crews are cleaning up the dead fish daily. And take a look at this. CBS 12's Kristen Chapman saw this pufferfish wash ashore at J.C. Park in Port St. Lucie. She says it was about the size of a beach ball.
An important health alert to pass along right now. A salmonella outbreak linked to raw chicken. Nearly 100 people have already been infected, including right here in Florida. Last check, no one has died, but here is what's worrisome. The CDC hasn't been able to identify a single source because the salmonella has been identified in live chickens, and that means the outbreak may be widespread. Just head over to CBS12.com right now to see a list of the 29 states affected. We continue to track that breaking news coming to us out of Washington. We brought you just a few moments ago about Judge Brett Kavanaugh, who was shot, we're being told tonight, by our sister station in Washington, D.C., shot outside the Supreme Court. This happening just a short time ago. There had been a search for a gunman that lasted for about 20 to 25 minutes. But we're just learning now, new information coming into the CBS 12 newsroom, that the judge is in good condition right now, and the gunman has been taken into custody. Of course, we will continue to track this story and bring you the very latest tonight at 6. Well, it is a video that will leave any parent's jaw on the floor. A child abandoned at a stranger's doorstep. His caretaker seen running away. Take a look. Our doorbell camera catches the whole thing in Spring, Texas. There's the woman right there ringing the doorbell several times, knocks on the door, then frantically takes off. Turns out she's a friend of the child's mother, but dropped him off at the wrong address. The good news here, the person who lived at that house was there to take the child, then called 911. The woman in that video could face felony child abandonment charges.
Feeling lucky? You still have a chance. The mega jackpot soaring to a whopping $970 million, the second largest lotto prize in history. The odds of winning? 1 in 302.5 million. You know how we always ask people, what would you do if you won all that money? Yeah. What would you do? Oh, me? Yeah. Oh, gosh. It's a loaded question, right? It is. I think I'd pay off all my bills, give money to my mother, and put the rest in a savings account somewhere for retirement. That's a lot of retirement. That's a lot of money. The risk of fraud is everywhere, but some places are more dangerous than others. The 3 places that you should be on high alert. And daycare, schools, and colleges across the nation trying desperately to stop the spread of a contagious disease that has no vaccine.